Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make a LED controlled by PIR motion sensor using Arduino and Tinkercad. To make this project virtually, open the tinkercad.com website. After you open, please sign in. When you sign in, this web page will be displayed wherein you can create different kinds of projects. You can make 3D designs and print using a 3D printer or make circuits in which you can develop projects, because developing projects physically may also cause damage as we are new to it, and it may cause a loss in financial. So we can do it in the virtual wherein parts don't get damaged. Even if it get damaged, no problem, as they are parts of virtual. Once you make it right and proper for the project, you can make them physical. So to create a project, click on the create button available on the screen. Then you get a palette displaying 3D designs of your code block, asking you to which type do you want to design or make. We are making a project using Arduino, so we need to go with circuits. Once you click on the circuit, the web page opens. In the web page, on your right hand side, you find different electronic parts with which you can make projects. To use them, just drag and drop. For this project, we need a PIR motion sensor, Arduino UNO board, an LED, and resistor for resistance, as LED may fuse because it consumes very less steps. First, for the circuit, the PIR motion sensor has three parts. That is the signal, that is the output given by the sensor, and the second one is the power, that is nothing but VCC, voltage common collector, to which we connect the 5V to supply the power to this module using this terminal, and ground for negative. These three terminals are to be connected to the Arduino. First one, signal. Let me connect this to the 7th digital pin. I will use orange color for this, and power to 5V. Let me use this in red color, as positive is red and black is negative. As this is very easy to understand, we use this commonly in many projects. Let me connect the ground. Black. Now take the LED, connect it to the digital pin. It have two anode and a cathode pin. Anode is the positive, which will go to the digital pin. I'll use it to the 13. Red or green or any of your color. I'll go with blue, and negative ground. Oh, we forgot to connect the resistor. No problem, we can delete the wire. Simply click on the wire which you want to remove and click on the delete option. Drag and connect it like this. To keep the resistance, I need some 1000 resistance, so I will keep into the ohms, and that's it. If it don't work, you can increase or decrease the resistance as per your requirement and depending on the LED group, because people like more luminous. This goes to the ground. That's it. Now let's go to the code. To code, click on the code button. You can code both in the blocks or text simply by clicking the option, but I am teaching here with blocks, so let us go with blocks. Even you have an option for blocks plus text. You have already taken a forever and on start blocks taken on the code. If it is not available, simply drag the blocks from the control section. Since I want a power of blocks but I do not want the inner code, I simply drag it and delete it. Here, first we need to set a variable, that is the variable of the signal given by the PIR sensor. Let the variable name be motion. Set motion to. It should be in the forever blocks as it should be run to the loop, as there will be different signals like detecting, not detecting. That will be 0 and 1. So it need to read the pin. So go to the input section, read digital pin. So which pin did we connect the PIR sensor? That is to the pin number 7. So here it should be the pin number 7. Read digital pin number 7. Next, take a if blocks as we need to know whether F or no. Or you can use an if or if then else block also. Let me go with if then else. Here math readable, take this equation first one and place it. It don't work. You need a diamond shaped one. Yes. Yeah, we need the second one. Solve. Here we need equal to variable motion if equal to 1, then set digital pin 13 height since we connected digital pin 13 to the PIR sensor. Or else set digital pin 13 low, that is the LED will stop. Now let's see how it works. To see how it works, close the code button and start the simulation. It is initializing. Now it is started. Just click on the PIR sensor. Simply drag the ball. The ball is up. Yeah, simply do the ball. Move the ball. Make smaller the circuit. Yeah, now when I turn the ball, see you can find the LED glowing, but when I stop the motion, the LED turned off. See, you can observe. When there is motion, the LED is glowing, and when there is no motion, the LED stops. This is how it works. So in today's class, we learned how PIR motion sensor works and gives its signals, how to do simple block coding. You can do many other projects using block coding, and I have used an Arduino UNO board, which is very easy, and an LED resistor. It's a very simple project. You guys all can try it. Keep watching and subscribe, like my channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.